What's up, guys? Today we want to talk about the Medball slam. If you know me at all, I love medicine balls, whether I'm actually using them for weight or I'm just using them to throw, to explode, to toss, throw up, left, right, down, slam. You can do, they are so versatile and they're also so unpredictable. Most med balls, number one, are squishy, so you're constantly gonna have to grab it in a different place. You throw it off the wall, it comes back to you, you're grabbing it in a different place every single time. So every single rep, although you could be doing 10 tosses, lateral tosses on the wall, every single rep is a little bit different because of where your hand is placed on the ball, how you catch the ball, how you set up, how much you're squeezing, where your hands are on the ball. I think you know what I'm getting at. It's just 100% unpredictable. You got two dumbbells, you got your bench press. It's somewhat predictable on every single one of those reps, but med balls, they're bouncy, they're squishy, they're heavy. This med ball we're using today actually has a little bit of space in it where the sand is moving side to side. So we want to talk about the med ball slam. I love med ball slams in all different directions, but especially straight up and straight down, mainly because I want to turn my body into a whip and create core power. The power from being able to go up and down, here and here. So first things first, how do we approach the ball? It doesn't really matter because like I said, every single rep is gonna be a little bit different. Sometimes the ball's way out in front of me and I'm grabbing it and having to bring it in. Sometimes it's straight underneath me, I grab it and lift it straight up. That's the beautiful thing about med balls. It's somewhat of the most, somewhat closer to more of a barbarian type of movement because it's not so binary. It's not so in line every single rep. First things first, I like to go a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Sometimes I bring my feet in when I'm slamming. Sometimes they end up way out when I'm slamming. It's a dynamic movement. So sometimes the slams, my feet are out. Sometimes my feet are close. It's all unpredictable and it's changing every single time. But the biggest thing that I like to emphasize is the hips. One of the biggest things that I see, it's not really a mistake, but I think one of the biggest improvements that people can make on their med ball slams is getting their hips involved. Or on the contrary, that they don't have their hips involved when they are slamming. So when I set up here and I get this med ball, it's a 10 pound med ball, so it's for informational and instructional purposes. I can move it fast and I can move it a lot longer while I'm talking. So when I take this med ball, number one, I want to make sure I have control of the med ball. Trust me, med balls have fallen out of my hands hundreds and hundreds of times just because they're constantly unpredictable. But I want to try to get a good grip on the ball, right in the middle of it, squeeze it. When I take this ball, I'm going to lift it up off of the ground and I want to go overhead, but I want to bring my hips in. And then once I get up to the top, I go up to my toes and bring my butt back. The mistake, not mistake, but I think the improvement that I would like to make in a lot of people's med ball slams is I see them just go up and down, up. And it's almost as if they're holding it, and if they let it go, it's the same pattern as if they actually slam it. Okay, I would like to see a little bit more explosion by going up, hips in, squeezing the glutes at the top. As soon as I get as far as I can in, butt goes back, boom, and exploding. So as you see, my body turned into a whip. Whoop, boom, whoop, boom. A lot more explosion, a lot more lower body getting involved, core getting involved, hips getting involved, because I'm using my body as a whip. Hips go in and back, boom, pendulum swings. Kind of like a whip, kind of like in the locker room back in the day. We used to do when we were kids with my brothers. Grab it, lift it, hips in, slam. Here's a couple, a little bit fast for you. Show you in slow motion, show you where the hips are going, show you where the slams are going. Tell me if you like this video. God bless. I'll see you at the top.